After a crazy summer, we'd like to welcome you back to our Rhodes Rules channel. Like most people, there's a bug. Like everyone else, our plans came to a screeching halt with the pandemic across the U.S. As we returned back from our trip in Costa Rica. So to get back in the swing of things, we'd like to catch you up on all of our travels over the past 3 months. Join us as we celebrate all the places we've been as Caleb and Levi mark our new RV map.
After sitting stationary at home for nearly 2.5 months, we were ready to get back to traveling. On May 26th, we left our hometown of Minden, Louisiana for a 4,000-mile, 9-day round trip to California to pick up our new RVs, and then head back to San Antonio, Texas to celebrate our oldest son's birthday and attend a business meeting before coming back home.
About a week after arriving back home, we decided to launch out on our first full RV trip to Broken Bow, Oklahoma for 5 nights. After that trip, we realized we simply hadn't had enough. So that day, we drove 15 miles outside of our hometown to stay 7 nights in the Kisatchie National Forest Caney Lakes Recreation Area.
We then came home for 3 days to prepare for our next adventure, traveling to St. George Island, Florida, to meet up with other family. This trip was 12 days and nearly 1,400 miles. On the way, we stopped for a night at a Gator farm in Moss Point, Mississippi.
Once home, it took us a couple of days to recover before heading out for 5 nights to Shouse Ford Campground, outside of Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas.
Aaron Scott Rhodes.
I now pronounce you graduates of Minden High School as the class of 2020.
We are now 3 weeks into our 3-month fall road trip and tour of the western United States. Our first stop, we visited some family in Michigan.
And had a great time in St. Joseph.
Super time. We spent a week there.
Then we went up to Mackinac Island for a weekend between Lake Huron and Lake Michigan. Absolutely spectacular.
And then from there we continued on into the upper peninsula of Michigan and visited Tequamanon Falls and
The Pictured Rocks.
The Pictured Rocks.
Whew, that area was really just a pass-through area for us. We really weren't planning to do a whole lot there. We just didn't know until we got there. And it absolutely blew our minds. So, spending a week there, we're glad we ended up scheduling a full week there.
So from there, we traveled across Wisconsin, stayed a night in Minnesota, and kept going.
A very stormy night in Minnesota. Probably one of the worst storms we've been in our RV. But I think it was probably one of the best nights of sleep.
We slept great. And then we moved on to South Dakota where we stayed in Custer.
Another mind-blowing experience.
We visited the Black Hills area and we spent a day in the Badlands. Badlands National Park.
Visited Mount Rushmore. We took several different loops, Iron Mountain, the Wildlife Loop, Needles.
We gave the Black Hills a great tour of the Black Hills.
And we briefly went down we may have spent 30 minutes there to Wind Cave National Park. We don't really consider ourselves to have visited Wind Cave because the caves aren't open.
We didn't really expect to end up there.
Yeah.
Happened.
And that's where the buffalo herd was that day. So, we got to see the buffalo.
All kinds of wildlife.
Yeah,
there.
prairie dogs.
And that brings us to today.
We are in the Grand Teton National Park.
And in Wyoming.
We're in Jacksonhole, so we're very close to the city of Jackson. I think we're right outside of Kelly, Wyoming. But the Grand Tetons are right over there. The Grovant River is right behind us, and we are in the Grovant campground, which we're going to share a whole lot more about this, but that gets you caught up to where we are today. We just, we went, probably 2.5 months, I think, without releasing any videos, and we wanted to make sure you guys knew, number one, we're still traveling, we're still excited about our RV, obviously. We're excited about taking our Jeep out on some trails and exploring. We want to make sure you guys knew that we're still planning on releasing videos. We have collected hours and hours of footage.
Disappears.
I think right now we have about 12 to maybe 14 episodes of material that we're going to be releasing over the next several weeks, and hopefully kind of get caught up. We want to be about maybe 3 to 4 weeks behind our travel in our video releases. Right now we're a couple of months.
And we're going to work on 2 separate playlists. We're going to do a kind of our shakedown trip from our RV, our new RV, and also our Westward Expansion trip, which we're on right now.
So be looking for 2 playlists. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you'll join us. Be sure to like our videos on Facebook, like them on YouTube. Comment, subscribe, share them. If you have Twitter, whatever, if you have whatever social media, yes, our Facebook group. We want to be interactive. We're going to be asking you guys questions. Anything you want to know about having a travel lifestyle, like what we're doing, let us know, and we'll try to answer some of those questions for you. But more than anything, we hope you enjoy the adventures and the things we're going to show you.
Let's go wander.
Let's go wander.
Please be sure to like this video and subscribe to our Rhodes Rules channel. And always remember, life is a journey. You hold your map.